Hello my fellow combatants, Spaceman Jew here, back at you with another video. So today, what I want to talk about are the characters, and there's two characters in particular that I want to talk about. They're some of the more important characters to the Mortal Kombat lore. And they are Shao Kahn and Queen Sindel. Yes, I called him Shao Kahn. So first, let's talk about my boy Shao. They completely butchered him. Okay, he's a fucking gimp. All right. Let's first get some nitpicks out the way. This guy feels like because this game was supposed to be Injustice 3, the engine, this is Injustice 3 engine. This is Injustice, the engine that they use for Injustice, rather. He feels like Ares from the first Injustice, like dead ass. When I first seen the reveal trailer for him, I'm like, bro, didn't Ares used to do something with his axe like that or something? If I'm not mistaken, he used to drop it on the ground and call it to him or something he used to do. I can't remember. It's been a while. But I'm like, yeah, what? He kind of even looks like, everybody says Steppenwolf, but to me, he kind of reminds me of Ares from that game. Then they gave him eyebrows, they humanized him. Like, everybody is not a human, everybody doesn't need to look like us. Jesus fucking Christ, when are we going to stop that bullshit? This representation agenda is trash. So anywho, those are just some nitpicks. But my main thing is he's a fucking gimp, okay, man, he's Sindel's fucking gimp. They completely destroyed his character, like I said, butchered him to the T. So as you guys know, that Shao Kahn previously, he took over Sindel's realm of Indinia, which they talk about in this game, by the way. They mention this game, they mention that by name in the fucking game, by the way. We'll get to that later. Takes over her realm, kills her husband Jared, however you want to say, and takes Sindel as his wife, and he adopts Katana as his daughter. Okay, that's cool. Another little bit of lore to him too is the reason why Shang Tsung is young in MK2 is because he makes Melina for him. And he does some other things as well that we'll get into later when I talk about Shang Tsung. But he asks for an actual daughter because Katana is just not it, man. You know what I'm saying? Katana is just not as bloodthirsty as that he wants, right? So Shang Tsung makes Melina from the blood of Baraka and Katana, and you get Melina. That's why she had the messed up face, as we all know. Right, and you could trace this all the way back to like MK2. So that gives him a little bit of a legacy, right? Already on top of the multiple countless realms that he's conquered, right? So many realms, not just Adenia. He got Reptile's realm in there, Natara's realm in there. He's got a lot. The dude is just all around a conqueror, man, like Alexander the Great, if you ask me. He's trying to take it all over. But yeah, in this game, it's completely fucking nerfed. And instead of him having Outworld, ruling Outworld, or Onaga ruling Outworld, which I'm about to get to in a second, they gave it to Sindel like it was always hers. But they mentioned Adenia in this game. We're going to get to that again later. So Onaga was the previous ruler of Outworld, right? It was Onaga, then Shao Kahn. It could have been some awesome ass backstory of lore, or we could have finally seen how Shao Kahn killed Onaga, right? It was previously said that he poisoned him, right? But we could have seen it. Maybe they could have, changed it, made it interesting, obviously. But we could have saw that. No, what the fuck they do? Oh, well, Onaga's still dead, some bullshit, who cares? And Sindel is now the queen of Outworld, and Shao Kahn is just some fucking gimp. Meanwhile, they mentioned Adenia in this fucking game. We're going to get to that just in a minute. So they robbed him of that, of one of his significant kills, probably his biggest kill in his career, in Shao Kahn's career, right? Killing Onaga to take over Outworld. What the fuck? They completely just fucked over that. Like, just fuck that bit of lore. Fuck all of that. Who wouldn't have wanted to see that? I would have wanted to see that. So if I know that I wanted to see that, how many other MK fans would have wanted to see that? So they robbed us, completely fucking robbed us blind. I mean, just taking candy from a baby type shit, right? So we lose that. He loses taking over Endynia, right? Which is fucking ridiculous. That was another one of his big accomplishments. They just robbed him of his accomplishment and robbed us of fucking actual really good, scary boss character. We're going to get into Sindel because I'm just truly can't. I'm getting too stressed out talking about my boy. It's just bad. So Sindel, his wife, now in Endynia, right? That's her realm. She was queen by the side of Jared, her king. They were king and queen in their own fucking realm, right? She had her own thing. Instead of making her queen of her own realm like previously, they made her, wrote her, designed her to be the queen of Outworld. Nerfing Shao Kahn and taking away his accomplishment. Murdering the man. This is another way how this game is woke. A female takes the spot of where the man previously was. This was his accomplishment. Outworld was Shao Kahn's accomplishment. Now all of a sudden it's Sindel's. Just robbed him of that. What the fuck? So her writing is terrible because maybe we could have seen her some conflict with her actually losing her husband Jared, right? You know, something. Obviously, she's going to be Shao Kahn's wife, and we could get to see that how maybe it wore on her mental, her psyche, or something like that. You know, or maybe we could see how she reveled in being his wife. You know, maybe she did love Jared, but she yearned for something more. And Shao Kahn gives her that, you know, and we get to see how she helped him take over the different realms and you know, all of that. And then it could have been another dynamic between Katana and her mother because Katana obviously isn't like that. She doesn't like the merciless killing and stuff like that. She's really good at heart. She will kill, but she's good at heart. And then that would have even go better with Liu Kang. We'll get into all that later though. We want to stick to these two. It's just so, you see how deep the lore can just tag into each character, man. They really screwed this fucking game because they made all these characters just one thing, one soul, one that fucking dimensional. So, another thing is kind of her design, bro. She has this ugly fucking jumpsuit. Like, man, I don't really care for like skin being showed, right? But this jumpsuit is just kind of played out, man. Okay? I know for a fact, because I played Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3. I played every single Mortal Kombat stuff. My Super Nintendo. I can go back and play all of my Mortal Kombat games on PlayStation, PlayStation 3, every single one. The woman of Mortal Kombat have historically been covered up, you know? But this jumpsuit shit is getting fucking tiring. Come up with some type of other thing. Woman, wear something different than a fucking jumpsuit, okay? They just don't wear a jumpsuit all the time. Like, even in our, like, real life. So, like, a fucking dress something. Like, damn. A skirt, at least. Shit. Fuck. Something different. Yeah. And then her power level. She's just completely just buffed to the sky, right? And it's ridiculous. Not just her just gameplay wise, but just story wise, lore wise, she's just buffed to the ceiling and he completely just walk all over Shao Kahn, piss all over him, man, in the worst way. It's ridiculous. It's so much they could have done with these characters. But instead, what they decided to do was just completely rob Shao Kahn, just tear him down and all his accomplishments to the fucking ground and buff her up and then he takes all of her accomplishments. That's what Sindel did. Literally takes all of Shao Kahn's previous accomplishments. That's pretty much just a gender swap, but keeping the characters separate. It's an accomplishment swap. What the fuck? This is ridiculous, man. And it pains me to see my favorite characters. All these characters are my favorite. But the one is I love, it's all-time tutor, my heart is Sub-Zero. But I love every single MK character like they're my own brother or sister. I know them like their brother or sister because I've been playing them my whole life. I grew with them for my whole life. They destroyed so much, man. Obviously, they need to make changes to these characters, and I threw up some ideas that would be miles loads better than what they gave us. You know, I do like the Sindel in the story. She seemed like a just shit. She seemed like fucking Kotal Khan, you know, like a just but hard ruler. Like, wow, I didn't think of that. Lee May ain't nothing but like Sonya or what's that chick name? What's her name? Black Canary. We'll get into all that later, though. All of that later. So yeah, that's the problem with these characters. Is they completely accomplishment swap. He's a gimp now, man. Let's just be honest. He's Sindel Gimp and was Sindel's Gimp. And just got completely walked all over in the story mode like he isn't like Mortal Kombat's biggest villain. Like, come on, man. I remember the days back when he used to pick you up and yell back and punch the shit out of you. Do you know how many controllers I broke over shit like that? Do you know how intimidating and scary he used to be? Like, I used to get mad wasting quarters on this dude. Are you serious? And he's just, like, not intimidating. He's not scary. He doesn't seem like a boss character anymore. He seems like a character. Which is fine, but he needs to be a boss character. He needs to feel like, yo, he's the final guy. This man is... But they just completely nerfed and walked all over him. Sindel... Maybe you can make her feel like a sub-boss character, right? Because she's the queen. I don't know, man. It's just a lot. I guess their gameplay is okay. Like I said, he feels like what's the face? Ares for sure. I guess maybe her Killer Frost or something like that. I don't know. Maybe I said Killer Frost because she has this palette color on her. But yeah, so that's the end of the video. Really, guys, hope you enjoyed it. Comment on this video, right? If you have any discrepancies or whatever, maybe you know something I don't. Maybe you just want to ask a question. Comment on this video, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you can get notified for when I do upload new videos. And as always, peace.